Story. I never should have answered that video call. My phone didn't ring like normal, it lit up like it was already watching me, and the video call started before I even touched anything. The screen showed a gray loading circle, but my reflection was moving in the glass behind the phone like someone was standing too close. I tried to swipe it off, and my thumb wouldn't respond, like my skin had decided to be part of the device. Then the call connected and my own face filled the screen. Same tired eyes, same crooked freckle under my left cheek, but it smiled like it knew what I was about to do. I jerked back, and my living room felt wrong, the silence too heavy, the air too still, like the house was holding its breath. The caller didn't speak at first, just tilted its head, listening to something that wasn't in the room with me. I muted the call, and my TV speakers clicked even though the TV was off. I unmuted it, and a whisper came through the phone, not words, just my own breathing cut into tiny pieces. The camera view shifted behind the caller, and I saw my hallway in the reflection, except the lights were on down there, and they weren't on in my place. I looked up from the phone, and my hallway light flickered once, then died, like a signal being turned off. I stood up to leave, but my legs moved too slowly, and the floor creaked in a steps. The caller raised a hand, palm to the glass, and my hand lifted at the same time, like a puppet with my bones. I screamed, and the scream came back a half second late, from somewhere behind me. I spun around, and my front door was open just enough to show a thin dark gap, wet with night air, with a draft that smelled like cold pennies. The phone screen showed the hallway again, but the door at the end of it was open now, where there should have been a wall. The caller finally spoke, calm and familiar, and said, "You already answered, you just don't remember yet." My stomach dropped because the words sounded like my voice from a voicemail I never recorded. My shoulders hit the wall, and the wall felt soft, like there was fabric behind it instead of drywall. The call kept going, and the caller's eyes focused past the camera at something crawling closer behind me. I didn't want to look, but the fear made me move, and when I turned, the living room was empty except for my phone on the table, screen facing up, showing the call with me on it. I was sitting where I'd been, holding the phone with both hands, looking terrified, staring at my real self like I was the intruder. I tried to stand, and the version on the screen stood first, then the real air in the room shivered like a screen buffering. The twist hit so hard I almost choked because the caller wasn't me. It was my past, trapped in a loop, using my face to pull me into the moment it needed. I slammed my phone on airplane mode, and the screen flickered, then showed an incoming call from the same number with a contact name I've never saved. It was my name, typed exactly how I type it at work, and under it was a timestamp that matched today, but with a minute I haven't lived yet. The door behind me creaked wider, and the whisper returned, closer now, saying, "Thank you for picking up."